Hello everybody, this is the One True Gamer, and I'm going to do a quick video right now to help some of the new players out for Magic the Gathering Online. And what I'm going to show you today really quickly is how to witness a game that has already taken place in Magic the Gathering Online. So this is the Magic the Gathering Online client. I'm going to be posting some other videos about how to use the client and stuff like that. But today I just want to really quickly run through this because one of the things I really wanted before I started trying to actually jump in and play, put my money in, on the line, so to speak, was to see the user interface. And there's not a really lot of stuff out there for the new user interface because most of the videos and stuff you can find online were actually made using the old one. So in the beta interface, I'm going to show you what to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Play Lobby screen, and on the Play Lobby screen you can see a list of tournaments that are ongoing, or if you scroll down, like actually all the way up at the top, you see tournaments that are waiting for players. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see tournaments that are either ongoing or completed. So what you're looking for if you just want to check out the interface or to watch a game is find a tournament that's actually already completed, and you can see it right here. Click details, or you can just double click on it. And then if you want to watch one of the games, let's go down in here, just pick one at random. You just open it up and hit replay game. Alright, and here is the game board. This is what it looks like. When you have the replay game, when you're watching the replay game feature, you can see the little arrow keys right here that are going to show you how to move through the game. I'm going to run through a couple of things real quick. I don't have one. When I first started playing this, one of the issues that I ran into was I didn't know how to do everything, so it was a little bit overwhelming just trying to figure out the interface, because you're going to see when the game I'll just hit play. When the game gets going, each player has a play timer running on their board. I wonder why their play timer's not showing. I guess the play timer doesn't show in the replays, but generally you would have a play timer. It shows about right here on the board, and you each only get a limited amount of time. Well, when you're trying to figure out how to use the interface and play your game at the same time, and you're new to Magic the Gathering, it can be really overwhelming. So take some time, get to know the interface. A few things I'm going to point out. Obviously this is your avatar here, this is your graveyard, this is your deck, and then your hand. Your hand will appear in this area right here. We're not going to see it because we're just watching a replay. And then this area right here represent the phases, as you're moving through the game. And I'm not going to go into the phases and how they work. I'll do another video on that. But what I think is important to note is that on this interface, each one of these little arrows right here, and you can see this one is lit up and this one is not, those represent, kind of a break or a pause that the game will do, and it's going to prompt you to take action in that. If the arrow is highlighted, it means it's going to stop at that point and give you an opportunity to do something. So a really important reason why that's important is if I were to deselect this arrow right here at my main phase, for instance, that would mean that when my main phase comes up, it's not going to pause and prompt me to do anything, which means it's literally going to skip my main phase and then go straight to my begin combat phase. So be careful with that. I made that mistake one of the first games I was trying to play, and I could not figure out for the life of me why I was auto-yielding all the way to my attack phase. So it basically cost me the game because I didn't know how to use the interface. You can see there's several different points where you can select or deselect. I recommend going with the default options at first, but just keep an eye on that and don't accidentally click it. And then, obviously, if let's say you have something that you want to play at the beginning of your opponent's upkeep, you can go ahead and click that so that it will give you a prompt during their upkeep to play something. So that's that. Over here you've got your zones here. When I first started trying to play, it looked like this, and I had no idea what these buttons did, and I was scared to touch them because I was afraid I would screw something up. And which is not something I wanted to do in the middle of a match. But now you can see you got your exile zone, your revealed card zone, and your effects. So like if your opponent has to reveal a card, his revealed cards are going to be right here in this zone, his exiled cards, and so on. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's the basic user interface, and then obviously you've got your chat. You can bring up your chat. I like to take the chat and actually you can lock it in. You just drag. Don't grab the actual chat interface itself, but grab the little chat which tab basically, and then you can lock it in. So I like to have my chat right there. And then you can pull this down because you really don't need that to be that big. You can open it if you want to look at something, but that's not something you're looking at all the time anyway. Right here in this area is where prompts are going to appear to ask you what do you want to do. Do you want to allow an action to happen? The stack will appear. Let's see, I'll just let it play and we'll probably see a stack here in a second. The stack is going to appear. There it was right there, and it went by kind of fast for me. I wasn't able to stop it, but the stack's going to appear, and you can then will be prompted to do something. So if you have like an annul or something like that, you can play it and counter their ability or whatever. So there's the basic interface for the beta version of the Magic the Gathering Online. I hope this has been useful to somebody. For most of you advanced players, it's not going to be useful at all, and I understand that. But this is really geared towards people like myself who have not been playing Magic forever and haven't been playing MTGO forever. So enjoy. Let me know if you have any more questions.